Hey, what's up guys? Yes, today we're going to be doing another creepy video. So before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that today's video is going to be very disturbing, very dark, because we're going to be talking about some of the strangest deaths that have ever happened. Every day, thousands of people die. Some die from disease, some die from accidents, some die old in their own beds. It's a natural part of life, and it's something that we're all going to deal with. But for a lot of people, it comes without any warning. And sometimes it's so bizarre and so out of nowhere that it's hard to process. And this first death we're going to talk about is mind-blowing. We're going to be talking about the death of Mary Reeser. In 1951, a woman named Mary Reeser was found dead in her apartment. Now I'm going to show you a picture of how she was found, and then we will talk about what happened. Check it out.
What the hell? Wow.
It literally makes no sense. It is called spontaneous human combustion. Mary's body was a pile of ashes, and all that was left was her spine, her skull, and her left foot. But the craziest part was the rest of her apartment was intact. A few appliances were warped, and the TV was slightly melted. But besides that, it did not look like there was a fire in this apartment. And the reason for that is the FBI believed the fire was inside of Mary. Now, spontaneous human combustion is something very complicated that even scientists don't completely have figured out yet, but one of the theories is that your body starts a fire inside of itself, and then it burns you completely alive, and then it goes out. Now, there have been about 200 cases of spontaneous human combustion, and they're all very similar to this. Bodies burned, but pieces of their limbs are left, and the rest of the house is fine. Now, one of the theories for why this happens is some scientists believe that if somebody's smoking a cigarette and they drop it on themselves, well, maybe that would catch their clothes on fire, which would light their skin on fire, which would let out their fat, and fat is extremely flammable, and then that would start a huge fire, and then it would burn out. And that is possible, but wouldn't the person be running around screaming? Wouldn't there be fire everywhere then?
Right.
Why is the person just laying there? Well, here's a quote from a medical expert about the Mary Reeser case. I find it hard to believe that a human body, once ignited, will literally consume itself, burn itself out, as does a candle wick. Never have I seen a body so completely consumed by heat. This is contrary to normal experience, and I regard it as the most amazing thing I have ever seen. As I review it, the short hairs on my neck bristle with vague fear. Were I living in the Middle Ages, I'd mutter something about black magic. Yeah, a medical expert literally said, it seems like this was witchcraft. Either way, it's very real, and it could happen to anybody. Spontaneous human combustion is real.
Wow.
Right, this next death is crazy, mainly because there was a public audience watching it. This is the death of Vladimir Legensky. Back in 2010, Vladimir was competing in something called the World Sauna Competition. In this competition, men are sat in a 230-degree room to see which one would die first.
What the
And
fuck?
yes, this is very real, and people showed up to watch.
Almost 1,000 spectators gathered to watch 130 people compete.
Now let me rephrase that. I don't think the competition was to see who would die first, but the public was wanting that. It was mainly whoever could last the longest without dying, I guess. Well, in 2010, this was the last time this competition ever happened because of what happened.
I mean,
Vladimir lasted so long in the sauna that he literally cooked himself to death.
Intense heat and ambition that was to prove fatal.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm getting the fucking chills, bitch. I know we all gotta die someday, right? But I don't want to do it while suffering, or in pain. My ideal way to die is no pain. I kind of want to, I don't want to jinx myself, but dying when you sleep, you don't gotta feel nothing. You go to sleep and don't wake back up. Because I'm just picturing about how, brutal, I don't know how to say it, how painful that would be to be, being cooked alive, or, burned alive. Oh, or frozen at the, okay. My whole body is in chills. Fuck.
The two sauna finalists, visibly in pain, enduring a sauna heated to 110 degrees centigrade. Russian Vladimir Legensky was one of the favorites to be defending homegrown champion Timo Kokkonen. But moments later, both men were pulled from the sauna with serious burns. Vladimir died on the spot shortly afterwards, and Timo Kokkonen is in hospital in serious condition.
What's even more awful is watching the audience cheer as he dies.
What the fuck? What is wrong with people?
That one is so scary to me because I've been in a sauna and I have an issue with humidity and heat and I get very overheated very fast. And one of my biggest fears was, oh my god, what if the door locks? What if I can't get out? I mean, you guys remember that Final Destination movie where the girl got stuck in a tanning bed and that did not go well.
Oh! Yup.
This is why I stay home. Now this next death is crazy. And I remember when this happened and I could not believe it was real. This is the death of Gregory Glenn.
Authorities say a woman hit a man with her car and then left him to die 2 days later in her own garage, ignoring his pleas for help.
Yeah, you heard that right. Back in 2001, a woman literally hit a homeless man. His head went through her windshield, and then she continued driving, went home, parked her car in the garage, and then got out. The woman was 25-year-old Shantae Jawan Millar, and the man was Gregory Glenn.
She hit him. He ended up inside the windshield of the car, still alive, pleading for help.
Police say the man's head had smashed through the passenger side of the windshield. And this is where the story takes a turn from the tragic to the bizarre.
Yeah, this is where it gets crazier. A few hours later, the man died. And instead of calling the police or 911, she called one of her friends. They went in the garage, and they took the man's body, took him to a park, and left him there.
Wow.
Because of this, obviously, Shantae is in prison for a long time. Okay, so this next death that I'm going to show you is incredibly intense. Now, I feel okay showing you this because it's not super graphic. You don't actually see much, but what you hear is what disturbs you. Now, this happened in Russia on a freeway, and a brick fell from a truck, and then this happened. That one is incredibly intense. Obviously, the woman was killed. She was 29 years old. And it's just so disturbing, but the reason I showed you this was because when I saw this video, I was shown this about a week ago. It really changed my perspective on everything. Number one, it made me change the way that I look at life. Life could be over so fast because there was no way for them to prepare for this or swerve out of the way or in any way stop this from happening. Like, you could be on the freeway and you could just get hit by something. You could be walking down the street and a car could just come out of nowhere and get you. We could all get hit by a nuclear bomb like that and not even know. I mean, there's this other video I saw recently where this huge piece of plywood flies into somebody's windshield. Luckily, they didn't die, but still, it is terrifying.
Oh! Shit!
It's so crazy how fast it could all end. And we waste so much time complaining about work, bitching about our bodies, trying to get that guy to look at me, like all these things when it's like, literally it could all be gone in a flash. So I know that video was very intense, but it really did change my perspective and hopefully it changed some of yours. Please, please live life to the fullest and don't stress about dumb shit. It's not worth it. But back to the strange deaths. Okay, this one is crazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm gonna try. This is the death Edward Archibald. So Edward was in a competition to see who could eat the most insects, including cockroaches. Well, Edward was eating so many cockroaches that he literally had to cover his own mouth to keep them from crawling out.
Some bitch was alive. Oh, okay.
Well, Eddie won the competition, but it was his last competition. Eddie died because he was choking from all the cockroaches that were trying to crawl back up his throat.
He was the life of the party. He was outgoing. So we're all very sad. We're sad for the family. We're sad for us. We're sad for him. It's a bad situation.
This death in particular fucks me up because it's dealing with cockroaches, which are terrifying in themselves, and choking to death, which, as you guys know, is one of my fears. And it is definitely one of the saddest and one of the strangest deaths I've ever heard of. Now, this next one is crazy because I thought it was a myth, but it is in fact very real. This is the death of Jimmy Heselden. Jimmy was a British millionaire who died because of a Segway accident. Jimmy fell 80 feet off of a cliff while he was using his Segway and died. The craziest part, he owned Segway, the company. Jimmy was the owner of the entire Segway company, and he died on a Segway.
The body of the British man, who liked the Segway so much he bought the company, was found along with his machine in this river near his home in northern England. It had apparently skidded down this steep bank. Police say the death is not suspicious.
Now this is not only insanely ironic, but really fucked up and sad. This was a really good guy. He put so much money into charity, he did so much work for his community, and people were really fucking devastated when he died.
He was just a down-to-earth guy. Money meant nothing to Jimmy.
I don't think there's anybody on this estate can say a bad word about Jimmy Heselton.
But either way, it is still one of the strangest deaths ever. Mainly because he literally owned Segway and was killed by one. Fuck. Okay, now this last death is so sad, and I can't even imagine being there for this. This is the death of a man named Gary. So Gary was 38 years old and he was a lawyer. Well, he worked on the 24th floor of a building and he had glass windows in his office. Now, one of his favorite little party tricks to do when his friends would come in was to show them how insanely thick the glass in his office was. He would say, hey, look, it's unbreakable, and throw himself up against it and there would not be a crack. Well, on July 9th, 1993, that trick did not work. Gary went to show one of his co-workers the trick. He slammed into the window and then he fell 24 stories to his death. But to his credit, the glass didn't actually break, but the entire window pane fell out. Either way, I can't imagine being in the room when that happened. Well, there you guys go. Those are some of the strangest deaths that have ever happened. From spontaneous combustion to people dying in a sauna to somebody eating too many live cockroaches. Death can be random, death can be weird, death can hit you out of nowhere. But at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do to stop it, because death is how it all ends. Well, there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed this creepy video. And once again, I just want to say I don't mean any disrespect to any of the families who are involved with any of these deaths. I just enjoy twisted, dark stuff, and I know you guys enjoy that too. But I never want you guys to feel like I am trying to be disrespectful, because I'm not. Alright, you guys, if you want another strange death video, give me a thumbs up so I know. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel right down below and hit the notification bell, because I make new videos every day. And if you want to see any of my other scary videos, I've done deaths by fireworks, I've done conspiracy theories. I will put a link to a playlist right at the top of the description below. Alright, you guys, live every day like it's your last, because you never know. Bye.
Yeah. I think that's my quote, or like my Twitter description. Live every day as if it was your last, because you really don't know when you're gonna die. You may think you know, but you don't know. The second you step out that door, that's it. It's free game. Anything can happen at any given time. Even inside the house. Anything can happen at any given time. So that's why you always gotta be watchful and have your eyes wide the fuck open whenever and wherever you are. Oh fuck! Oh, that which one was it? Which one was it? I just got the chills. Being burned alive. Oh yeah, that's gotta be my one. What? I just don't want to be tortured when I die. God damn. Woo! That just got me thinking, and I'm just, wow, that's crazy. But that last one, bruh, come on. You testing the fucking window. You couldn't like throw nothing out the window, like heavy, or like you couldn't, like, really? You had to test your own fuck. Imagine, first of all, you're an idiot. You're a dumbass. I just want to let you know that. I don't know if that's disrespect. Like, granted, please don't. I'll be out there trying it. If you are trying and testing glass because you think it's really thick and you don't think it's going to break on impact, please don't try it. Just don't try it. Point blank, period. Like, come on. There's some things in this world that you just don't do. You know? fuck. But I'm at, like, what do y'all think was going through his mind when he fell? But like, he was still alive, but screaming, and he was just falling. Like, being alive until that very last second, splat. Like, what are you thinking about? Like, the whole time you falling? Do you really have like flashbacks about like your whole life? That's crazy. But wow. Really, I really want y'all to live every day as if it was your last. Because you never know when you're gonna die. So, wow, man. But hey, man, keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.
Audio Jungle.